Okay, we've been cutting some hay again. I want to show you something I've done some research on. And this has got a lot of weeds in it and some, I'll show you some new growth blackberries, which blackberry brambles are not all that great for hay, causes a problem, but these right here were cut down in the spring, so this is all new growth. So I'm going to go ahead and dry it for winter feed. So let me show you something I've done some research on. Hang on. Okay, back in here. This is called Lespedeza, and I'm pretty sure it's Sericea or Sericea, or I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's supposedly considered an invasive wild species of Lespedeza. But anyway, I've done some research on it, and it's considered really good for small ruminants like goats and sheep because it has a deworming property in it. So I went through there and I cut a bunch, and it's actually used for hay, but it's got a high tannin content, which has some issues, but shouldn't be an issue. Matter of fact, it won't be an issue for goats. They've actually done some research on it and have found that it actually works better in some cases than commercial dewormers for goats and sheep. So, and it's good for them. It's got pretty high protein content, and like I said, the tannins in there keeps them from getting bloat, and also helps bind to protein to help them, metabolize protein better. It evidently binds to carbohydrates as well, which doesn't help them in that way. But I think the overall benefits outweigh the disadvantages. And it's free, and it's a wormer. Anyway, hang on. From what I've read, you're supposed to cut it when it's about, 15 inches or so, under 2 foot. Obviously, some of mine, like that one right there, has gotten way taller than that. I have another thing growing in here that I'm going to have to do some research on, find out exactly what it is. It's a legume. I mean, you can tell it's a legume. It's kind of like a pea, and it's got these little pea-like flowers, but I'm not sure exactly what it is, so I'm going to have to find out how beneficial or noxious it might be, because I've got lots of that in here too. Anyway, this is my new Tennessee home, and I'm making hay while the sun's shining. Well, it's not exactly shining, but it will be for a little bit. And if you want to know more about the Lespedeza, I'm going to link an article in the details description, so you can look up some of the stuff yourself. This is my new Tennessee home. I'm Joe, and I'll talk to you all later.